As the bird calls signified the crack of dawn, we were already inside another decommissioned power station, Uskmouth, on the southern coast of Wales, and had been inside all through the night. In today's Urbandoned video, join us as we infiltrate the increasingly rare style of building to capture what remains as we continue our plight to document fascinating British industrial relics that are running out of time.
Alistair,
What?
have you heard that 85% of people are not subscribed?
You're joking? They need to hit the subscribe button and press the notification bell to never miss a video. Hi everyone, just a brief announcement before this video begins. Obviously we have a huge catalogue of locations that we filmed over the past 5 years and the backlog's always growing. During summer we have some more time, so we decided to upload one video a week for the next 6 weeks, and the video will be up every Friday at 6 PM. To repeat, that's a brand new video every single week. The last time we did this was winter 2018, so I hope you're as excited as we are to see constant content from us. Today's release is an Urbandoned classic, a dirty industrial trespass from 2021. This exploration began at a horrible time in the morning, with us trudging up the endless conveyor belts that would lead us over the part-active grounds and within the power station's premises. So dusty in here. All the coal would be dispersed into the hoppers below, and they are absolutely massive, just as like an endless black hole. After making it inside, we would head straight down, directly for one of the site's main attractions. Into the turbine hole. The guys have already told me that at the far end, in that door, we've seen workers. So we can't really film this the way we wanted or explore it the way we wanted. The gantry crane's sealed off as well. It is very old. The signs in here are so old. It's quite stunning. And those red turbines as well. Uskmouth Power Station dates back to the 1950s, a second facility that outlasted its older brother that was demolished in 2002. In its day, it had a generating capacity of 360 megawatts with 3 units that would be used to provide electricity for more than 360,000 homes in the surrounding area. Despite being a typically older plant than others we had seen, it had undergone an expensive transformation in the 1990s to meet regulations. However, many outdated signs and design features had survived this, and we were noticing these details already, giving it a lot more character than the larger structures we have seen, like Eggborough and Ferrybridge. Seems like some work is going on the turbines, with these tarps over them and asbestos cladding. But as a whole, these are some really nice ones in a totally different design than we're used to. Moving on to the turbine level, we didn't spend too long hanging around, with the knowledge that workers could pass through at any minute, so we made a beeline to one of 3 control rooms. Holy shit. All the lights are still on. Although I can tell by the dust and the layout of some of the stuff that no one's been in here for years. Even the computers are still loaded up, logged in. My god, I've never seen a control room like this. It was apparent that the sci-fi-like room wasn't in use, as we spotted outdated dates on the logbooks and even some decay in the ceiling tiles. Still, power was running through the room, making it all quite unnerving. All of these buttons are on. I'm not going to touch any, particularly the red ones that are shining. It's crazy. Still recording stats. In degrees and temperature. Around the back of the panels. All the circuit boards and wires.
I don't think we should be here, Alistair.
I mean, the lights are on, so I don't really want to touch any loose wires. It's a big switch room, and the fans are still on. Do you reckon the internet's still working?
Yeah.
This is crazy. Sadly, even though the power worked and the computers were switched on, the Wi-Fi did not. Progressing further up the length of the hall, we were aware that we were getting closer and closer to that point where a worker had been seen, so we nervously made our way to the final command centre. It's amazing being next to these huge turbines. This leads to the control rooms as well. I like the tiling, the red tiling and the small panel there. It's very old school. Hopefully the door's open for this one as well, but I think they're all mostly the same. Wow. Well, the lights work in this one, but it is practically identical. Apart from it's a bit neater. Jesus, look at the diagram on this monitor. It does make sense why the rooms are this untouched, with electricity working everywhere. Although Uskmouth is decommissioned, the site has been slowly getting converted into a biomass plant since 2015. Regions of the building are still occupied, besides the turbine hall, control rooms and boiler house, with the regeneration scheme aiming to help the area and create the hundreds of jobs that the loss of a coal-fired station caused. This one is slightly different. I don't know if it's because it's less stripped and more intact, but it's got these curved monitors, and then it's also this additional TV screen which is full of emission data. Inside the boiler house. Look at these huge hoppers. They've got that vintage green power station colour. And the chipping shows how long they've been out of use. I think we're in the middle portion of the boiler house, maybe a bit lower. It's such a tall building though, I'd probably say about 6, 7, 8 stories. The signs in this place are one of its best features. Nice and old. Symmetrical row of pulverizers. You can see portions where work has started to take place with scaffolding and red and white tape. Like the blue motors on the left as well. This power station is so old, being brick built. There's hardly any coal ones left like this. You have to go across the waters to find them now. This is one of the only ones left, and it's completely intact. I'm now below the turbines. See all the pumps. That's some view from up here all the way up to the top of the turbine hall roof. It was very interesting to see this machinery because we don't often get a chance to venture below the turbine hall, sometimes due to demolition workers or the fact that it may have been stripped. However, light was breaking out across the sky and our next target was in mind. It's getting pretty light outside now. I think we're going to head to the roof for sunrise. The view should be pretty stunning. Climbing the bottom all the way to the top. It's quite a feat, as we've just found out, but it should all be worth it for the views up here. Oh my god. Wow, we're just catching sunrise as well. The views were simply breathtaking, and we spent more than enough time waiting out the sunrise whilst looking across the land that the power station would have provided electricity to for almost 60 years. In 2017, a switch room exploded, enabling the evacuation of the whole complex. With the premises already winding down operations by this time, little has been done to repair the area, so we wanted to see it before we left. You can see here where the main explosion took place, and They've been reworking the ceiling ever since, with scaffolding all over the outside. It's quite crazy. Something so modern and updated could have this effect. I guess this is their progress so far. Thankfully, nobody was injured, but even now you can see the force of the blast's effects on remaining equipment. It was so tremendous that the roof and wall collapsed. This huge switch panel. It's much more dated than everything else because the explosion here stopped any modernisation taking place. So it's quite cool to see. It's stuck in this state probably forever until demolition. Wow. Room full of paperwork. Jesus Christ. Could spend hours reading all this, but we don't really have the time. Boxes and boxes of stuff and folders, booklets, all left. After checking out the aftermath of the explosion, we had seen everything we had planned to at Uskmouth, in good time too, just as the threat of construction workers joining us inside was imminent. The power station had been incredible, a real time capsule in parts, with a beautiful turbine hall and aligning control panels. As mentioned, it is unlike many we see nowadays, a glimpse into the forgotten British industry of the past that we are rapidly losing to the efficient, character-lacking builds of today. Here are some of our photographs from the abandoned power station. If you like the look of them, check out our Instagram page in the description, where we share images from our explores months before they are seen on YouTube. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed our showcase of another UK power station in an abandoned state. If you did, feel free to leave a like, and remember that we are uploading every week at the moment. See you next time.